first-time customer here at GreenCitizen. Work at one of the IT departments for a local business, and we had a lot of e-waste that we wanted to recycle and make sure that it wasn't tossed in a landfill or shipped overseas.
Well, basically what we're trying to do at GreenCitizen is to offer a viable solution to the community so that they can actually recycle their electronics as conveniently as possible and also accountable. They can bring a wide range of items, whether it's small items like batteries, CDs, DVDs, ink cartridges, cell phones. They can even bring stereo equipment, you can bring vacuum cleaners, and most definitely you can bring your computer equipment.
Do you know that every month the US and Europe is contribute 500 containers of electronic waste dumping to places such as Lagos, Africa? There's a lot of e-waste today collected in the United States. It's been sold to a broker, which in turn sell to another brokers. 2 or 3 hands later, it end up in a dumping situation.
The problem with processing it overseas in a third world country such as China or Africa or India or the Philippines is that they don't have the proper labor codes or the environmental standards, nor do they have the proper machinery to recycle these items. So what happens is you have regular civilians that are basically just chipping away at these computers and wires and melting them down in the open air without any proper machinery or the proper equipment to be able to do this in a safe way.
If we don't recycle the electronic properly, basically we will be contaminating the water source, the soils. It will seep into the water and will contaminate the whole village as well as any animals which drink that waters.
You think about it, and all these electronics that we use, they have a lot of harmful toxins in it. Lead, mercury, cadmium, barium, and the list goes on. And these all have effects on not only humans and our health, but also on the environment.
On Friday, 2002, there was a PBS program by Bill Moyle, talk about exporting harm. It's a series about tracking the e-waste and how that they're not properly recycled and got dumped in China. It piqued my interest, and I spent the next 1.5 to 2 years traveling around the world, look at the different recycling solutions and collection systems in European Union, in Japan, in Korea, in China, lack of it in the US, and then decided that this is such a huge problem and that need to be addressed, and decided to start GreenCitizen.
As soon as we take in an item, an electronic item, what we do is we take it to the back, we track it with a GreenCitizen serial number, we track it down to the brand name, model number, and serial number. After that, we sort everything, from monitors to monitors, the computers and the computers, stereo equipment with stereo equipment. And after that, it's sent to our recycler in Fresno, who is a Basel Action Network signatory. And basically this pledges not to dump anything in landfills, not to ship anything overseas, not to outsource your work overseas, nor to prisons.
What GreenCitizen tried to do is do the 98% of the heavy lifting. We have a center here in 591 Howard Street. It's a very expensive area. We're here in the middle of the financial district's Salsa Market, and we're open 7 days a week. We also have reserved parking, which take care of the parking problem, which is so much of a problem here. But we can only doing so much. We can only open a center 7 days a week, have the parking, but still rely on the business and the residents to come in to recycle with us. We believe to solve this problem, it's a shared responsibility. It's not a responsibility of government. It's not only the responsibility of manufacturer. It's not only the responsibility of residents or businesses. It takes all of us to work together to provide a solution to these recycling problems. And so it's a shared responsibility. All of us do a little, then the whole solution is possible.